Then we have the main event of the evening. We have Mackenzie Dern taking on Xiaonan. Mackenzie Dern is an amazing grappler who is trouble for anyone on the ground. Her striking has improved since her debut, and she's definitely gotten more comfortable in the exchanges. I've mentioned in the past, though, that can be an issue, right? She's almost gotten too comfortable, where we'll see her come charging forward now with big shots and not even looking for takedowns right away. She does have a negative striking differential and an absolutely horrific 9% takedown accuracy. Horrific. That's got to be some of the worst takedown accuracy I've ever seen in my entire life. It's bad. For a grappler, it's bad. Anyway, she is insanely tough, though. She's got no quit in her at all, and she has made steady improvements in every single fight. She's coming off that split decision win over Tecia Torres, where even though she did not get a takedown, she was still threatening with submissions. Xiaonan is a very good boxer with well-timed strikes. She has very clean technique, but she does not shy away from a dirty fight, and she is willing to bang. Outside of her 2 UFC losses, which were to current champion Carla Esparza and contender Marina Rodriguez, she's had a dominant run in the UFC. She's got wins over Claudia Gadelha, Karolina Kowalkiewicz, and Angela Hill. For the most part, she keeps fights standing and outstrikes her way to a decision. But we did see her get 5 of her own takedowns against Karolina 2 years ago and 2 against Marina earlier this year. And here's the thing. We all know that I just hate, well, Mackenzie Dern's fake, stupid-ass accent, but I also hate the fact that she's got no wrestling. Her 9% accuracy is legit embarrassing, and I'm not just like being an ass. It's embarrassing to be that bad at takedowns when you are that good at jiu-jitsu. I will never understand how somebody could be so incredible on the ground and so absolutely horrific. It's a horror show. Watching her try to take fights to the ground is a horror show. It's scary. And I just don't understand how you could be so good on the ground and so horrible at getting it there. But it doesn't even matter because she's shown that her striking has gotten pretty good. She's one of the toughest women in this division. You could just light her up with a baseball bat, and speaking of horror movies, she's like Jason. She's just going to keep coming forward, and it doesn't matter what you do to her. So I do think Mackenzie Dern gets this fight done. I do think she wins. I think her overall toughness and the jiu-jitsu threat is going to be the difference here because the reality is she doesn't even need the takedowns. She beat Tecia Torres threatening submissions without a takedown. So I think Mackenzie Dern gets this done. I think there's just levels to this, and while I recognize her wrestling is just absolute trash city, she's just the better overall fighter. Is her striking going to be as clean? No. Is she going to be tougher? Absolutely. Is she going to be able to threaten jiu-jitsu even without being on the ground? Absolutely. If it gets on the ground, light years of difference. So Mackenzie Dern is absolutely the pick here. I'm pretty confident in her. I totally understand people that think Xiaonan wins, but in order for Xiaonan to win, she is going to have to be on her A game for 25 minutes. Stay away, dance around, jab and move, and just touch up Mackenzie's face over and over and over. But you know Mackenzie's not going to stop. 5th round, her face could be a bloody mess. She's still going to keep coming forward. So I got to go with Mackenzie Dern here. Pretty confident in that pick. Those are my picks. Guys, don't forget, become a premium member. It is $10 a month. $10 a month. You guys love to hem and haw if one bet misses. Jacob's incredible. Jacob gave you guys 10 underdogs in a row. 10 in a row. 10 in a row. And if you put 1 unit on every single one of those underdogs, only that, you'd be up, I forget, he told me the math, and I forget, it's like 20 units, something freaking insane there. 4 of those 10 were plus 300 or more. That streak went down in flames. Pat Sabatini, that streak went down in flames, and you people had the nerve to complain. He gave you 10 in a row, loses 1, people still complain. So I know what you people are. You're penny-pinching crybabies, but the reality is, we all know, $10 a month is an insane value for bets, picks, a DraftKings optimizer. You can mute me, ignore the picks, and just use the optimizer, which builds DraftKings lineups for you, and it'd be the best $10 you ever spent. WeOnPicks.com at the top, click, become a member. And for all of you looking for that $50 bonus, all you need to do is go to WeOnPicks.com/bets. Sign up with any one of the partners on the screen there, make a deposit, and we'll send you $50 as a thank you. You just have to use our link, and you have to make a deposit. WeOnPicks.com/bets.